Welcome back to Pillar Sports. I'm your host Manny, and today we are going to be talking about Manchester United versus Brentford in the game of the weekend. This is Erik Ten Hag versus Thomas Frank. It's going to be a beautiful game. It's going to be a tough game. This is a must-win game in Erik Ten Hag, in my opinion, or for Erik Ten Hag, in my opinion. Of course, we know Erik Ten Hag has been on thin ice for a very long time. However, though, we are looking at the first game back from the international break, where Erik Ten Hag has the opportunity to actually start righting the ship, actually start getting the ship to go back north. However, it has been coming from south, so it's going to be difficult for him to do it, especially coupled with the fact that we have gotten injuries in this international break. But without further ado, I'm going to start the preview today, and today we are going to be talking about the last time we faced Brentford. Last season, Manchester United won the first game around this time in October with the beautiful brace from Scott McTominay, who has now become the cult hero in Naples, Napoli. Scott McTominay is not here for the late dramas anymore, so Manchester United have to do this themselves. Scott McTominay in the last game came off the bench and scored a brace to give Manchester United all 3 points. Dare I say, he stole 3 points for Manchester United in that game, because Brentford proved to be better. Brentford proved to have Manchester United's number. Thomas Frank proved to outclass Erik Ten Hag, and that is something that we cannot afford this time. So Manchester United took 3 points, and that was really good in my opinion. However, we went to the Brentford home and we drew the game 1-1. However, that was one of the worst games I've ever watched Manchester United play. I know Andre Onana's arms were killing him after that 90 minutes, because Brentford recorded their Premier League record. They recorded a Premier League record of shots on the United's goal. They had 31 shots on United's goal. It was ridiculous. It's something that I could not imagine it, but that absolutely showed us the problem we had last season. We had a gap in the midfield. We had a lot of space that people could run on. And with Brentford having the ability or the pace of Witsa and Obuemo, they punished us heavily. Now, they did not have the ability to kind of convert because it wasn't the best day for them. However, they were the better side, and they had two points dropped in that game. If I was to be frank with myself, they had 2 points dropped. But instead of us talking too much about the past, now let us focus on what is going to be happening on Saturday lunchtime. It is going to be Erik Ten Hag's redemption arc. That's the question everyone is asking. Can Erik Ten Hag turn this around? And today it's going to be starting. On Saturday, that is going to be the start of this redemption arc, if he wants to be Manchester United's manager moving forward. Of course, Manchester United are 14th in the table. However, Brentford are also 11th. They are 2 points away, and this is not where Brentford is meant to be. Because Brentford have gotten, if I'm not mistaken, they have dropped 2 points from their home games and got 0 from their away. And this away, we are talking about them playing Liverpool, playing Manchester City, playing Aston Villa. These are the top of the top teams in the Premier League right now that they have played away. They are dead as last in terms of getting something from their away so far in the season. However, you want to know the way they played. They are so comfortable, they are so organized, they are so well drilled, and Thomas Frank has done such a good job. He is doing such a good job that a lot of people are considering him to take over the dugout of Manchester United. That's how good he has coached this team. And you can see the talent in the manager of Brentford that you know if he just gets better players, it might be a total different ball game. And that's the thing about it. And this is also a very startling start for me, because when I was doing the preview and actually looking into this game, Bryan Mbeumo, the Cameroonian, has 6 goals. 6. Manchester United, the entirety of Manchester United, have 5. Bryan Mbeumo himself single-handedly is defeating Manchester United in goals scored than the entire Manchester United. I don't even want to talk about Erling Haaland, that has doubled United's number in 10 goals this season. This is a problem that I've said in my previews before. Where does the goals for Manchester United come about? It's a question that has yet to be answered. But however, hopefully Rasmus coming into the team would be able to bring the goal tally up. Rasmus coming into the team with his aggressive style of runs, with his no bad run or no bad ball idea and identity, he will bring us more goals. That is what I'm hoping. Manchester United have gone 270 minutes without a goal. That is outrageous. That is so bad. I don't even know what to say about it. I don't. We haven't scored a goal in 270 minutes of football. And Brentford are coming off a 5-goal game that they scored single-handedly against Wolves, if I'm not mistaken. Wolves scored 3, they scored 5. That was so clinical for Brentford. It was crazy to watch. They did not miss any chance, if I am not mistaken. They converted every clear-cut chance that they got, and even some chances that were half chances, they converted it to. So I am telling you, Brentford are looking, you think, oh, they lost their talisman in Ivan Toney. But they might just be a little bit better. They might just be more aggressive. Thomas Frank might have just figured out how to influence and inspire the remaining players for next man up. And Bryan Mbeumo is stepping up to the plate. Now, we can't go further without talking about the injury crisis that Manchester United is beginning to face. Before the start of the game, before the end of the international break, we saw the likes of Manu Ugarte pull up with a muscular injury. We saw Kobbie Mainoo not even go for England because he has a muscular injury. We see Mason Mount out again with an injury. We see Mazraoui out because of his heart condition. So these are 4 players that we lost to the international break. I don't even want to go into the idea that Erik Ten Hag played Kobbie Mainoo while he had a knock when he did not have to. However, I'm going to move forward and say we need to do something about this injury crisis that we are having. This is why we brought Dave Brailsford in. Start implementing your marginal gains, and I understand that it takes a while. However, it has to start showing, because if we do not have the players to play, how are we going to win? If we do not have the players that Erik Ten Hag bought to this team to play a style of play, how are we going to play the style of play if they are always in the doctor's office? That is my problem. However, let me not bore you guys about injury or whatever. I'm now going to be talking about the game plan for Manchester United. We all know the style of football that Brentford plays. It is counter-attacking transitional football. They are very good and well coached defensively. And then the moment they get the ball, he lets them loose. It's literally like a pit bull that has not eaten in a long time and he sees a fat bugler jumping the fence. He lets them loose so crazy that the speed and the seconds that where they collect the ball to where they are attacking you, I don't think it's up to 5 to 7. It is so quick with Brian Mbuemo and Wissa leading the line. Wissa might not be available tomorrow. However, we still think he might be. He is a strong man. He has bounced back from a lot of knocks just the way he is looking at now. It might be a situation where Wissa will be back playing. However, Manchester United with Rasmus Højlund back and actually scored against FC Porto, we are looking to go back to the 4-2-3-1 formation that Erik Ten Hag loves so much. The 4-2-3-1 formation is going to consist of the back line that, however, has lost Mazraoui, but with Rasmus leading the line. We know right now, I can tell you, these are the people that are for sure shoed in to play. We are looking at Andre Onana. We're looking at Rasmus Højlund. And of course, with Bruno's red card being rescinded, we're looking at Bruno Fernandes. We have 3 people that are shoed in, and then the rest, we can figure it out. However, this is my predicted 11 for Ten Hag against Brentford. I'm going to start with Andre Onana. In the back line, we are going to go with Matthias de Ligt and Martinez. And the right back position is going to be Diego Dalot. And in the left back position, I believe he's going to go with Lindelof. In the midfield, this is going to be tricky because he is going to bring back Casemiro, it's going to be Eriksen, and it's going to be Bruno Fernandes. That is going to be our 3 midfield. And in the attacking lineup, in the winger position, we're going to be looking at not Rasmus Højlund, but Rashford and Garnacho to start. That if Garnacho is fit. If Garnacho is not fit, then we're looking at Amad Diallo. And then in the middle is going to be Rasmus Højlund. I think this is going to be his 11 and going to be the 11 that he's going to start. This is good enough of 11 to beat Brentford comfortably. However, Manchester United does not do anything comfortable, so I don't think it's going to be a comfortable win. However, I do think it's going to be a win because I trust Ten Hag explicitly to be able to bounce back, explicitly to give us a result where he's pushed to the wall, explicitly to understand and know what Brentford are about to do. So in this case, my prediction for the game is going to be simple. My prediction is going to be a 2-0 win. Manchester United defeating Brentford with Bruno Fernandes scoring and Rasmus Højlund with a goal to start his Premier League scoring record. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and you turn on your notification so you do not miss any post that we post down here in Pillar Sports. I will see you guys in the live when the game starts. It's going to be a watch along like I always do. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.